Elon Musk kills Twitter audio feature after bizarre talk with journalists. Well, that's the other thing that Will told me.
What audio feature?
So they go into Twitter Spaces, and it's a big chat group, essentially. Yeah. It's like Clubhouse, whatever. And address some of the concerns, have a bunch of journalists in there, including journalists who were part of the Twitter files, who were working with Twitter, invited into Twitter. Mm-hmm. And they have this chat, and Elon's telling everyone how it's going to be. And then the feature goes dead afterwards? Come on, Will, is this true?
Well, try Spaces right now. See if you can make one.
Well, you're saying it's dead completely. It's clear Musk would, go back to the sub-headline, it's clear Musk would rather burn Twitter to the ground than hear people question the wisdom of his choices. Well, I mean...
These headlines are so fun.
No, everybody's going for it, man. It's just a hot story. It's clicks. It's everything else. What do you want me to do, Will? You want me to go to Twitter and start a space?
Can you?
Well, let me do it. Let me see what I can do. I cannot. I don't think.
It's not even disabled, like grayed out or anything. It's just gone.
So what was the feature? You could just talk on it? Why is it an audio feature?
Well, because in Twitter Spaces, it works like Clubhouse, and you're having a meeting essentially with the ability to talk. A meeting or presentation. Okay. Any one of these individuals can be enabled by the host and can give their 2 cents.
Could be like a Q&A or something.
Yeah, Q&A. Like I said, people were using it for presentations. Companies were using it to get feedback from their clients or whatever it might be. So, I'm just realizing I don't even remember where this feature was. You know what I mean? Like, in order to determine if it's still there or not. Mm-hmm. But like, my options are obviously media. No, I don't. There's no. I got polls still. I got. So, how do you kill the feature completely? I'm sure plenty of people use it in a meaningful way. Mm-hmm.
It's just disabled right now. I don't think it's completely, banned.
Maybe they're working on it.
Okay, hang on. Natopoulos started a Twitter Spaces chat after the ban on journalists, and at least 3 of the people who had been banned were able to join the conversation, including Matt Binder from Mashable, Drew Harwell from the Watch. Oh, okay, that's why it's down. Because banned accounts.
Yeah, it was a technical issue.
It's a technical thing. It's not like I'm taking my ball and going home. Well, it's a little bit of that, but it's because the people that had been banned all jumped into the space, including Sweeney from Elon Jet. They're just in there because
was suspended.
Yeah, a banned or suspended account can't tweet publicly, but can still join spaces and chat in spaces.
Yeah. So I think it might be just a technical issue that they need to fix. And then they'll probably enable that feature again. Probably without having the ability of suspended accounts joining.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So
Makes sense.
He's discovering all these little glitches and issues, because that's insane. You have a banned account, but you're just chilling in spaces.
You're still using the platform.
You're not really banned at that point, are you? So I'm sure that plays a role in the feature being frozen at the moment. But it was an awkward conversation anyways, as you might expect. A lot of different opinions. I'm not sure that's the right forum for that type of conversation. And you have a bunch of people that have been banned that are in there. So
people from Mashable, Washington Post.
It's going to be kind of hostile. It might be hostile.
CNN,
they got a bone to pick.
Well, that's the other thing. The new competing social media app, Mastodon, they got banned themselves.
Yeah.
Because they were tweeting saying, hey, you can ban accounts here, but those are available over on Mashable, including ones to track his jet. And he's like, well, that's doxing too, because you just tweeted a link. Mm-hmm. And so, boom, you're suspended as well. So now you got the competing platform who advertises on your platform inside the spaces. The whole thing's a little bit goofy, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a bit much. I still don't understand why Elon wanted to do this, to be ahead of Twitter, be in charge of Twitter. This all seems like such a headache for him.
Yeah, and now there's a face of Twitter,
that we get to publicly judge every move he makes.
Exactly.
It's just
exactly.
Because Dorsey, and I was saying this to Will, Dorsey always had the ability to play it off in that it was something democratic. He'd be like, well, our policy team looked over it. We had a vote. Mm-hmm. We decided whatever. And I mean, humans can still get upset with that and say, you call your shot, man. Stop hiding behind your team.
Yeah.
But when it's so obviously and such a huge influencer at the scale of Elon, it creates this massive target. And humans work really well in that path where they just say, he's my problem.
Yeah.
Just like rooting for somebody in a movie or against somebody in a movie or a sports match or whatever. The binary aspect of that seems to result in a type of human behavior
Hostile.
over and over again.
Yeah. Well,
and it seems like it's still unfolding quite a lot.
My biggest interest is how this influences his other companies.
Yeah, me too.
Long term. If the court of public opinion changes their opinion on Elon, I mean, he's already controversial, always has been controversial, but let's say it goes more that direction.
Right.
Do you ever get to a point where even if you have the best product in the world, people try to avoid it because you're just way too involved? You have other people from other corporations, often CEOs of corporations, decision makers at corporations, they kind of hide
They stay hidden.
their political opinions and their point of view in order to protect that generic facade that like, hey, anybody can do business. We love all of you.
Yeah.
We love you very much.
Please give us your money.
We just want to let you know that we appreciate your business.
I forgot your voices.
We just want to let you know. Oh, we greatly appreciate your business. Please let us know if there's anything we can do in the future to earn your business again.
And then Elon's like, vote on this.
Yeah, no. Elon's like, anybody doing any of this, you're gone, you're booted. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
Kids are in the back of the class.
Whoa, is he on part 6 of the Twitter files?
Like we had a teacher once that was like a substitute teacher.
Okay.
And then the kids thought, oh, well, this is really easy to mess with her. All we got to do is pass some notes around and collaborate. And so you start passing the note around. You go, okay, you get up and go to pencil sharpener. Okay, you go now. Now you go. And then all of a sudden it's like, nobody's going to the pencil sharpener anymore. And guess what happens? Then guess what the next note says on it? At 11:46, every single person get up at the same time and go to the pencil sharpener.
Yeah. Let's create chaos.
You started a revolution.
No, like nobody. You cannot invite humans to combat. You can't do it.
Yeah.
You have to.
And you can't.
Especially kids who have already in
And
that mindset.
I know I'm making comparison right now between like a
We are
substitute.
kids on Twitter.
Yes,
yes,
that's
yes.
my point.
That's what it is.
That's my point. It's not adults on there. Look at the way the interaction takes place. And there's no better judgment. Everyone's yelling and screaming all the time. It's a lot of noise.
Who's the
man.
bigger kid?
There's a lot of noise over there. Just want to let you know we appreciate your business.
Is there anything else you want to cover?
Man, it's nice to have you on the show, Mo. Well done. You've done a hell of a job so far today. And don't you dare stop looking at your clock. You understand? That's
Hey,
offensive.
if he's got to go, he's got to
Well,
go.
what are the people going to say? He finally came back. Now he checks his clock every 5 seconds.
Well, it's just the taste.
Easy.
Most of the season.
Oh, man. Jeez, well. Oh, I don't know.
Let's move on to the next
I don't
story.
know. Oh, that's how it is. That's how it is. Let's move on to the next story. I see how it is. Okay. Don't worry. I got stuff going on my phone's a disaster too. We can be disaster phone buddies.
Just constantly checking?
Dude, my thing is lit up right now.